Your old phone isn't trash. In Durban, it's the start of a supply chain worth watching closely. South Africa now generates around 360,000 tons of e-waste every year, and some estimates put it closer to 530,000. That makes South Africa the second largest e-waste generator on the entire African continent. And it's not slowing down. Projections show that number climbing past 750,000 tons a year by 2030. Here's the problem. Only 7 to 12% of that waste is ever formally recycled. The rest, up to 95%, ends up in landfills, storerooms, or the informal sector. In Briardine, Durban, a company called Oracle Environmental Services runs a dedicated hazardous e-waste facility. Electronic Cemetery handles IT asset disposal in the city, while South Group Recycling runs a certified e-waste center here too. These are real, working parts of a national push, not some hidden gold rush waiting to be discovered. Speaking of gold, let's kill a myth. A single motherboard holds around 0.2 to 0.5 grams of it. But here's the part most people miss. E-waste ore is genuinely richer than mined gold ore, gram for gram. The catch? A single phone holds under $2 of recoverable metal. This only works at industrial scale. In South Africa, circuit board scrap trades for roughly R1.50 to R90 a kilogram, depending on the grade. High-grade server and telecom boards fetch up to R250 a kilogram. Old TV boards barely clear R30. And even then, no company refines this gold or palladium to final purity on South African soil. Ventures like Cape Refining collect and process locally, then export the material to Italian refineries to finish the job. Legally, this all sits under the National Environmental Management Waste Act, which treats e-waste as hazardous. South Africa follows the Basel Convention on Hazardous Waste, but there's still no single dedicated e-waste policy in force. What's actually driving formal recyclers like Oracle are extended producer responsibility rules forcing electronics makers to fund collection. Where formal systems don't reach, informal recovery fills the gap, often through open burning or acid leaching to extract metal. Those methods release lead, cadmium, and mercury into the air and soil, with children and pregnant women most at risk. And let's be honest about who does this work. Most waste pickers in South Africa earn under R600 a week. This isn't urban miners striking it rich. It's precarious, underpaid labor holding up an entire recovery chain. Zoom out, and South Africa's full recycling industry is worth $15.3 billion a year, supporting over 24,000 jobs since 2022. The rule of thumb, roughly 25 jobs for every 1,000 tons of e-waste properly managed. Durban doesn't have its own flagship e-waste project yet. What it has is a growing role in a national system finally catching up. That old laptop in your drawer is worth more formally recycled than forgotten. The system just needs to catch it. If this pulled back the curtain on where your electronics really end up, hit like and subscribe for more stories like this.